Again, hello everybody. My name is Nick Edwards. This is Stephen Tumba, and that's Brian Fisher. And we are USI Men's Soccer plus Nick. So we identified 4 main problems with the Romain College of Business online. Those 4 are: first, the student achievements often go unnoticed, and and there's also a lack of accessibility to older university activities, lack of communication between USI community, whether that be faculty, alumni, or current students. And fourth and finally, it's in need of an overall modern design. So with those 4 problems, we came up with 4 solutions. First is a discussion board. Second, a student spotlight and community engagement area. Third, an interactive element on the webpage. And then fourth, an archive of previous accomplishments and news.
For you here today, we have a functional website to help you visualize what our solutions may look like. The first problem is the student achievements often go unnoticed. We created at the top of the homepage here a spotlight for all the student involvement in the community, and below that we have all the student achievements for them to be recognized as well. And then also we have the same achievements in the community on our blog. And the second problem is lack of accessibility and organizational to previous articles. As you can see here, everything that's listed is in chronological order. All the posts are. And then also the posts on the right-hand side are organized by categories, which may include success stories, class projects, and internships, etc. As well as posts are searchable by unique tags. Hey Nick, would you mind searching for me Startup Weekend? I'd like to know a little more information.
Sure. If I can type. Startup Weekend.
Just type in startup.
Okay. There we go.
And here you are. It's easy as that to pull up information for you to look at.
Third, we wanted to facilitate communication between the USI community. Thus, to combat this, we created a discussion board or forum where faculty members, students, and alumni can interact. This allows the communication between the multi-generations, and furthermore, we have topics such as homework help, general discussion, other things of that nature. The forum allows users to create desired points of contacts like email, LinkedIn, Facebook, and there's some other social media in there, so people can contact each other outside of the forums. Fourth, we wanted to create a modern design. So we created JavaScript elements to engage and create animated sequences. As you can see, Nick kind of hovers over them, and it kind of comes out at you a little bit, just a little bit of movement. The movement of these on-page elements helps to draw attention to the links and further encourage click-throughs along with the calls to action. Then once Nick scrolls to the bottom, you can see the footer. Inside the footer, this is on every page, we included a navigation to different post categories, areas of study for undergraduate programs, and links to the social media, as well as contact to the university itself. If you look at the very top here, this black bar, home, events, undergraduate studies, this is called a floating navigational menu. And as you can see, it follows us down as we go down the page, but once Nick goes back up to the page, it settles at the very top again. And this follows you on every page, so you have access to the primary menu regardless of where you're at. In summary, just wanted to go over, once again we created the forum so people can engage and collaborate with each other. We can further create more topics of discussion such as sports, career search, job tips, things of that nature. The on-page elements are simply a means of creating a more fun vibe and drawing attention to the elements themselves. And then, of course, the posts are organized according to the date, category, and are searchable according to their tags. The Twitter feed updates in real time through an API network, so you can see the tweets there that I recently tweeted. And then finally, the responsive design adapts to any screen size. Nick will pull it up here, and the website automatically fits the elements to whatever screen it's on, whether that's an iPhone, a tablet, TV, it automatically reorganizes.
Okay,
all
time's
the
up.
information.
Thank you.
Integrity, perseverance, and scholastic achievement. These are the main concepts we want to develop into your website. We're Beta Alpha Psi. My name is Luis Macias. With me is Ryan Clark and Jesse Rising. One of the main concepts we want to develop with your website is a hashtag Romain experience. We want to develop a internet presence within the social media aspect. We want to allow for marketing through the eyes of a student and personalize that experience through the student's eyes. Now I'll go ahead and pass this on to Jesse to talk about our desktop view.
Thank you, Luis. So one of the most important things when it comes to a website is to have a web page that is aesthetically pleasing and very easy to navigate. Else people just get frustrated and stop. Well, our website will definitely solve that issue. Along with that, it will connect students, faculty, and alumni, and it will showcase all of the Romain College of Business's successes. Now, if you see here, this is kind of a rough diagram of what our front page would look like. As you can see, we have the USI Romain College of Business at the top. Our URL is www.romainexperience.edu. And you see I have our hashtag and our social links above that in the other corner. And we have our ribbon at the top that has all of our subject categories, along with a slideshow that goes through and shows some of our most proud achievements that we've received recently. You'll see one of those being that we are an AACSB accredited school, which is very exciting. Now, one of the most important aspects of our design, and I think that gives us a competitive advantage, is the fact that you can submit your success story. And what that is, and you can see here, when say a student, faculty, or alumni come and they click this link, they'll be taken to a page like this where they can enter in all their information and their own success story, because there's tons of students and faculty that have wonderful things happen that we don't get to see. So that being said, when they submit these, it'll be taken to the Romain Experience team, and we'll send those out to the social media using our hashtag Romain Experience. From there, we can all be connected. Now I'd like to go ahead and the next page also shows, again, one of the USI case study team as they won their competition, and just again kind of highlights our front page. I'd like to go ahead and pass it over to Ryan Clark as he tells you about our ribbon.
Thanks, Jesse. So as you can see with our ribbon, we have the 6 different categories, starting with education, where we can show students our majors, minors, scholarships, graduate studies, and certificates. For hashtag Romain Experience, we have our student organizations, competitions that students can be involved in, accomplishments, study abroad programs, and social life. We have under job opportunities, we have see our students' success in the workplace, career services, employers around the area, and careers and internship. For our events, we have recurring events so that students can be more involved, and we really want them to have this calendar as well, because that's important that students know when there are events on campus. And then lastly, local events in Evansville. I think alumni tab might be our best category, because that's something that's very important to us, is that we want to connect students to alumni. So we have keep connected, networking, where are the alumni now, and then give back as well for the alumni. Lastly, we have the about tab with our mission statement, our journey, how we got our name, and a financial statement we think would be important for alumni that want to give some money back. So now I'm going to turn it over to Luis for the mobile device template.
Thank you. 58% of internet traffic is procured through mobile devices. So what we want when we develop the website for our mobile devices is we want it to be the eye candy of the Romain College of Business. So one of the key aspects is our marketing strategy. It'll look as such with a clean, crisp look. It'll highlight all the main tabs that are highlighted in our desktop view without sacrificing the content of the actual, without sacrificing the content of the actual desktop. As well as we'd like to also establish for both our desktop view and our mobile view is the loading page. The loading page is actually established in order to have some form of already procure that image of the Romain College of Business and the USI logo as you're going through through the loading stages. That's only if you have bad connection, so that also sets us apart from other websites as well. And now I'll go ahead and leave things off to Jesse to conclude.
Thank you, Luis. So kind of our big thing is the hashtag Romain Experience, because it's not just a phrase. Everyone who walks in this building every day is getting the Romain College of Business experience. It's something that I wouldn't trade for the world. That being said, we want our website to reflect that just as well. So when people come to the website and they see the wonderful pictures and they see all the success that we've procured over the year, then they'll also walk away with the Romain experience. Thank you. We'll take your questions.
Hi, thank you for having us. My name's Zoe.
I'm Laura.
I'm Dana.
I'm Bethany.
Our team has a unique collection of perspectives. While one of our team members is within the College of Business, our other teammates are from other academic areas. We feel the issue with the current business page is that it doesn't effectively showcase the achievements and activities that are happening here. We created a sleek, functional site that reflects the professionalism and prestige of the Romain College of Business while still embodying the USI spirit and the unique vibes of the business building.
As you can see, we have a main navigation bar at the top, and you can scroll over that and a drop-down menu will come down to allow you to go deeper into the site. For example, if you clicked on academic programs, it would come up with all of the programs available in the Romain College of Business. We also have tabs at the right, which are modeled after the piano stairs in the atrium of the Romain Business Building. They highlight success stories, community engagement, competitions, clubs and events, internships and co-op, and projects as a way to combine both the current and the past students together and highlight their achievements on the site. The success story, or the tabs, and the background picture will automatically rotate as time goes on. For example, the success stories and the community engagement have both been bolded and come out, and the picture behind will change as well. We also have a news and events column down here, which will highlight all of the current events and news that are happening in the business college. And you can see you can click through to the various events. And then at the bottom, right under the tabs, we have a space for social media so that the college can highlight their Facebook and other social media sites.
So, as Laura was saying, this homepage scrolls automatically, and as it shows the picture, it jets out what word the picture correlates with. But if you're like, say, really interested in internships and co-ops, you could click on that, and it'll take you to this page that has a brief overview about internships and co-ops, and you can see that the main navigation bar at the top and the 5 tabs that were on the homepage are still there, so that you don't have to figure out a new navigation design. What's also neat is that on the homepage and all the information that Laura was talking about, that's all on one long page. So the homepage is at the top, and then this page is below, so you can scroll down through all the pages. So this is just one of the 5 tabs. And the point of this is just to give a brief, small, attractive overview of something that you're interested in.
You can choose to click the link, which will then take you to a separate, more detailed information page, like the ones used in the current business page. On these attached pages, we want there to be more details, such as what opportunities are currently available and when they are occurring.
Also, we would like to emphasize the impact of including student quotes and success stories of past achievements. Seeing students' faces and hearing their stories is encouraging for current and prospective students. This is especially important in showcasing team projects.
Now we would like to show you some ideas of drafts that we have for the mobile version of our site, eye-catching and comprehensible.
So this is what you would see when you pulled up the mobile site. It does have the drop-down menu, which has what the desktop version had for the navigation bar, and then the last 5 things here are what we had as the tabs on the side, the 5 tabs on the side for the desktop. And then here is the news and events that were on the home page as well for the desktop version. And the desktop version would be the same thing that we would use for the tablet version, it'd just be smaller. Do you guys have anything else to add?
It's basically just a simplified version of the desktop. We've compacted into an easy, accessible, mobile version.
While there are other ways to represent the Romain College of Business, we designed this site to be functional and spirited on all devices, making it appealing for all users. Thank you.
All right.
How's it going, everybody? I'm Chase. I'm an advertising major, a sophomore here at USI, as well as Mark and Dom. So, you want to introduce yourselves?
I'm Dominic Tedeschi. I am a psychology major with a pre-med emphasis. I'm Mark Woolsey. I am a marketing and graphic design major. I'm a freshman.
All right, so if you all want to get started, we'll just jump on in. So first off, I want to start off with what we believe in. We believe in having a product that not only looks good and is easy to use, but also it promotes good networking, and I don't know, it's nice. I mean, that's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to make something nice that USI is proud of. Anything you all want to add on that? I mean, so imagine this. Okay, you type in www.archiesportfolio.com, which is open, of course, and this is what pops up. So you have the world behind because we're all around the world. And basically what this is where you start. So if you're a guest, a student, alumni, professor, or a business, this is where you start. So let's say that you're a guest. So you click on it. Mark. This is what pops up. All right? So basically the long and short of it, well, more long than short, it has our new design logo up top, which is Archie. We wanted him to be a little bit more, business professional, and so he holds the new 50th anniversary torch. As well as we have, these would be like rotating highlights, so you'd have different ones. So you have highlights, students, professors, and alumni, and businesses. So what that's going to do is, as soon as you come up, it has the best of what's going on. It has the very best. So let's say that you go back. So you go back and you're a student. So what's different from a guest and a student? You log in, okay? So you go back to your My USI and you log in. It'll send you straight to this. So, of course, it comes up. And of course, this is mine. But there's something a little bit different about this screen than normal. So if you look closely, we put our app on there. So this is our app. It is the Archie's Portfolio app. The Archie's Portfolio app is just going to be a link that sends you straight to your personal portfolio. So what do you mean by personal portfolio, you might ask? All right. So every student, professor, and business can make their own custom portfolio that highlights them. So it's completely different than probably anything that's been presented, I'd assume. So this literally, you can make a template, like we'll have templates made, and students can put their bio or their about me, and if you're a business, then there'll be contact information that when it's a business comes up and likes what they see, then they can contact the person about doing work for them or anything of that nature. So you have different things. So you have like my best work, and of course they can name them whatever they want. So for instance, this is Allie Smith, a metaphorical student here at USI, and she is maybe a photographer. So she loves what she does, so she puts her photography up there. And then also, she puts her classwork up there because she loves what she does here at USI. And on top of that, she does what she does in the community. So her and her community, her own personal spot to show off to businesses. And then also to alumni. So if you're a guest, you can still view this stuff. But if you're a business, you can contact them. Or if you're a student, you can contact them. And then get all of this stuff right at your fingertips, honestly. So that's pretty cool. So another thing, this would be integrated with My USI. So a lot of the general information, so every student would pretty much have one of these. 1 minute. Another thing, so we really like social media. Social media is a huge thing now. So I've looked this up. Archie's Portfolio, at Archie's Portfolio, is open on all social media. So that's a big thing. So maybe you're on Instagram. So you use Instagram to have a student of the week. Every week. You showcase what you think is the best stuff. You have Twitter. You do the exact same thing. You put 170 characters of amazing information. And then, of course, archiesportfolio.com. And what I'd like to leave you with is our new Archie, because he's just a whole new inspirational thing. So everyone's going to see this and be like, hey, that's pretty cool. And that's it. Thank you all so much.
Look, we've got a problem.
And now this problem can be looked at from two perspectives, one being the faculty side and the other being the student side. So from the faculty standpoint, we don't have a medium that actually displays our USI accomplishments of the students. So from the student side, students are wanting to make an impact. They want to make those accomplishments to be showcased. And so we are going to bridge that gap, and Terrence is going to explain to you how to solve this problem.
For this 8-hour challenge, we would want to present to you the Eagle's Nest. The Eagle's Nest is a website that effectively solves those two problems by coordinating students to allow them to make the impacts that faculty wants to see. So a good example of this would be, say I want to start a stock, an involved investment club, because I've learned so much in Dr. Chin's investments class. So I want to start a club to learn more about it. I can post on here and say I want 7 members. I can post that's what I'm looking for. So as you can see, it scrolls. I post it and say I want to make. I have a really innovative idea for a community project. I can post that, and it shows like a little information about what it is. It'll also take you to another page that will show you more information, and you can sign up that way. And then also, let's say I just want to have one more team member for my 8-hour challenge team. So I click that, and then I see the qualifications, and I want to do it, so I choose it. The way that students will navigate through this website is through what we'll call snapshots, but they're like profiles. So all the students will be signed up for a profile from freshman year on, most likely through the UNIB course. We would like to implement it through that course. But we'll check out my profile to show you a little bit what it looks like. The way it'll work is it'll show you a little bit of information about the student. It'll also show you all of the projects that have been completed throughout this website. So, for example, I was in USI Dance Marathon. Let's say I did a wine tasting club off campus with some students at USI. Also, the last thing we did was won the 8-hour challenge. So going back to the home page, that's all from the student perspective. But from the faculty perspective, all of the accomplished projects then get moved down to the project spotlight. The project spotlight is all of the things that have been completed through this website. So let's say Dance Marathon, once again, raised $40,000, and we did it on this website, or started it on this website. It would be put on this page. Let's say we did another volunteer project, and that was also put on this page. People had a great idea to go help out in the community. That would be recorded on this page, and you could search those throughout time filters. Also on this website, we have, going to the bottom, we have kind of a campus spotlight. So someone that sticks out in your organization, someone that sticks out on this website, someone that's done a lot of projects, would get spotlighted, and their profile would be connected to this, and you can go see what all they've done, what all organizations they're into. You can also, we have featured events, which would show you all the events that will be happening on campus, like the speakers and different, like, for example, Startup Weekend. Also, we are thinking, since you can link your resume to your profile, linking this to the career launch, Eagle Career Launch, would be helpful in getting students to go through that medium to find a job.
So, let's talk application and differentiation. What makes this unique from what you guys have seen today? The unique features of the Eagle's Nest both exemplify students' achievements as well as provides a medium for people for students to get involved with further opportunities here on campus or in surrounding business communities. In addition, it serves as a blank canvas that will essentially paint the picture of what it's like to be an involved and an engaged student at USI. But with this canvas, you can also tailor it to the needs of the College of Business through both mobile and curriculum applications. So we have a plan to integrate the Eagle's Nest and the Romain College of Business University 101 curriculum that will essentially allow students, first semester students, to hit the ground running in their college experience here, both academically and organizationally. And the simple design and its simplicity allows for it to be a tangible application that we would be able to implement in a mobile app that students will want to use and should use for the next few years that they're here with us at USI. So we greatly appreciate your consideration, and we hope that you join us in implementing the Eagle's Nest, and we hope that we can help you solve the problems that we're facing currently. What are your questions?
Skrigal.edu, USI Romain College of Business's newest student interactive website. Here, where it says 8-hour challenge is going to be our feature, so this will show all of the pertinent information for all of the students within the College of Business. Here's a list of all the different majors, and each of these links will actually take you to their own Skrigal.edu page. Here is where we're going to have our student newsfeed. So as a student, I'm going to post if I win an award, or if I'm working on a project, student projects, anything within a class. Computer science has a web application class. Actually make a web app. I'm going to post it on here. I also have awards and showcase. So if I want to filter what I see on here, I click on awards and it'll just show awards. Or I can click on showcase and it's just going to show the showcase on there. As a student, why am I actually going to post on this? What makes Skrigal.edu different than any other website you're going to implement? Why would students want to use it? It's going to be our Screaming Eagles points, Skrigal points. Every time I, as a student, post an award, I'm getting 100 points. Every time I post about a project that I'm doing, another 100 points. When I join a group or an organization on campus, I'm getting 50 points. And anytime I comment, so when I'm interacting with other students within the network, I'm going to get 2 points for comments and a point for like. All of those points are going to equal up to prizes. So when I get 5,000 points, I get a t-shirt. At 10,000 points, I get $5 of Sodexo money. So all of this is my incentive as a student to update. So on my personal profile page, I'm going to have all of my information. My activity feed is where I post. So I'm going to post what projects I'm doing, what awards I've earned. I'm also going to put about myself. So I can have my resume up there. I'm also going to have my major, expected date of graduation, and then all the organizations. Because up in that corner is my career link. So when I click on career, it'll take us to USI's career site. But it's also going to have employers. So this is going to have jobs that employers within the area are posting for people with an accounting major. It'll have internships. So when I actually click on all of those, it's going to take me to that profile page. So employers will have a profile page. Students, of course, will. Professors can. And then organizations, within that, we can also do majors. So as a computer science student, when I click on computer science, I see their profile page. It's going to say a little bit about what computer science is so prospective students can understand it as well. I'm also going to have a news feed. So this is what my fellow students are doing and working on. It's going to be projects. If I want to know what the senior project is that year, I'm going to look on there. I can also link up to staff. There's organizations. AITP is a computer science organization. I can go to their profile page as well. And then timeline. So this is a calendar just for computer science, just for my major. So if I want to see what a professor is doing, I'm going to click on staff. It's going to take me to their profile page. Here we have our profile page for the professor. So this is going to be about them, how to contact them. It's going to have a little bit about them, so what classes they're teaching. And you know what? They get to post awards and projects because professors do cool stuff too. We want people to know about it. We want to know why this professor is at USI, why we hired him. And also if there's projects that they're part of. So if there's a project that they're fostering or they've got a team working on it, maybe they want other people to know about it, they can get that information about it. Professors have a profile page as well as employers. Here's Spring Leafs, here's their page, it's the information about them. Here's all of their job listings. So this will be internships. And this is all of the jobs that they're having. So if I know, hey, I want to work for Springleaf, I hear they do great internships, I can go to their page, see what they have to offer. And this is actually what's also listed back on my profile page. So all of these pages are going to be connected. So here where it says career, it says employer number 1. If they want someone with an accounting major, it's going to show as an accounting major. So responsiveness of the website, we'll set that over to Colton.
As far as the responsive nature of this website, what we originally wanted to do is take this and break it down into a single column view. So instead of this multi-column design where you have the news feed and then the individual sections, we want to consolidate that down to just a single scroll on your phone. And then the menu would actually collapse down into a menu bar that when you click on it, it goes ahead and opens up. Some of the other things, the login and registry, you don't actually register for this site. As a student, we want to use the CAS system just as the employees would log in to actually handle the administrative side of this. We're tired of getting new logins and passwords for everything, so we just want to use what CAS system or the authentication for USI already has. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Ryan Markinson.
I'm Ryan Lorelei.
And I'm Bree Phillips.
Every year, students from the Romain College of Business get involved in activities outside of the classroom. It benefits the community and it could benefit other students. The problem is that there's not enough information provided. How can we provide this information to past, present, and future students? We designed a web page based off of statistics and unique ideas.
So before we actually started designing the webpage, we actually sent out a survey. And of the survey, we sent it to 200 people. Of those 200 people, we actually got 175 responses for it. So we were able to determine how long students are actually on the internet platforms, are actually on social media, and what their initial first impression is of the website. So in our findings, we actually were able to determine that students spend roughly 15 hours on the internet alone per a week. So this actually led us into the social media aspect. They spent 9+ hours just on social media alone. So that's when we determined we should make our website more like a social media platform.
After collecting research, we strategically designed a web page capturing all of our unique ideas. This web page was based off of the statistics that we gained from students aging from 12 to 22. The sample web page showcases some of the ideas that we really wanted to point out. So social media was one, functionality, and simplicity. The social media aspect we wanted to hit hard. We decided to do a live feed to our webpage, so whenever you post something on Instagram or say Twitter, it's going to automatically update on our webpage, so you don't have to go individually visit every single one of those social media to know what's going on, because it'll post directly to the webpage.
The second most unique thing about our website is actually the diamond formation that we actually developed. So in this formation, it's actually based on the golden spiral. So it's basically a mathematical formula that basically draws you into the actual website. So it's using math and statistics to actually pull you in. So it's kind of a trick, but actually works in most scenarios. Now, this page actually lets us live link anything that we want. So she's going to demonstrate what that does. So on each of those little diamonds, you can actually scroll your mouse over it, and you can look at the picture. So it's extremely simple. You scroll it over, say you want a calendar. You can just click on the calendar, and it'll take you directly to that page, which that's an amazing feature about this site.
So we kind of want to go into a little bit of detail of why we decided to put the topics that we did on these diamonds. Our idea for the calendar is going to have the date, today's date on the triangle, and then when you scroll over it, it'll kind of give you an overview of the events for today. So if you just want to you don't want to have to go to the full calendar and look at it, you can just scroll it over, and it'll give you a little list of the dates that we have going, or the events we have going on today. Another one that we really wanted to hit hard was the student portfolios. All you have to do to find out anything about past students that offer up information it's voluntarily, you just click on student portfolios. It'll take you to a page, and there's going to be a picture, a name, and their degree that they received. And you can click if you're interested. You're like, hey, that's my degree. So if it were marketing, I would be like, that's mine. I want to know more about them, where they're going, what they're doing with their life. You click on it, and it'll tell you a lot more about who they are, what they're doing, and even have a resume for the job that they currently have. Another one's our professional development. We have all these different diamonds that will have all this information for you. We'll have one that has advice underneath for how interviews, different types of things like that. Also, we will have a page that will also have advising on it. So I know that we have the academic skill center, but we'll have one that's a little bit more specified towards the business area.
So the other thing that we really need to talk about is the responsiveness of the website. So as you look at this, you may say, there's so many pictures, it's not going to work. Well, we actually developed it in an HTML format, and there's only 343 lines of code for the whole source format for the home page. So that means the response time is going to be phenomenal. Instead of 10,000 lines, you're not dealing with a tremendous amount of effort. So the computer system can actually work it better and at a faster pace. The code is actually also developed to fit any type of platform. I designed it for Mac, PC, Apple products, any type of computer that you think of, you can work on it. Even your phones. That's probably the hardest part, but it works no matter where you're at. And Mariah's going to talk about the completeness of it.
This is just a general overview. It's not exactly what we want it to portray.
Thank you. Time's up.
Good evening. I'm Ben. This is Rochelle, and this is Alec. Currently, the Romain College of Business and USI fail to have a one-stop location to showcase student activities, involvement, and achievements. And they fail to connect potential students, current students, and past students. But we think we have a solution for that.
The first part of our solution is a showcase website, and what this will do is it'll loop through and have multiple pictures with descriptions of different categories such as academics, senior projects, group projects, that sort of thing. This is going to be available to the general public, so anybody will be able to look at this website. So that'll be teachers, parents, faculty, employers, all that. We're going to have these parts over here loop, so that it'll be continuously showing new pictures with descriptions by each picture. And as you can see here, it's kind of underlined under each name, and what that'll encompass is it'll link you to the profile of each individual name, and we'll kind of discuss that later. And then also, what we're going to have for this page, since it is open to the public, we want to have a moderator or an administrator be able to essentially check every post. So we have an add event part on this page, so students will be able to add their own information, and then, like I said, either administrator or a moderator will be able to essentially just check and approve that, and then it'll be on the website ready to go. And now Rochelle is going to explain our real-time mapping.
Our second element to our USI Connect is the real-time map. This will use your location services on your phone, and it will be compatible with a smartphone. You're going to be able to see everything that's happening on campus as it happens. And for our example today, we are going to enter a date, but you could also filter, and you could see events. Like if we just wanted to see intramural events happening that day, it would filter it and show just those events happening, or you could see everything all at once. The students, when they log in using their MyUSI login. And so everybody has their own account, and then students can then go and add their own events. You can add events such as club meetings, sports, intramurals, or even if you just wanted to get together and play a game of Frisbee in the quad, you could do that, and everybody would know about it. So for our example today, we're going to enter today's date, the 6th, and then you see pops up, there's a little pin on the business building where you can see the 8-hour challenge happening today, and you also see across campus, we have a movie happening in the forum later this evening. If you want to zoom in, you can zoom in, click on the zoom in, and it takes you to like a little bit more detail. And then if you were to go over and click on the 8-hour challenge link, it would then take you to the 8-hour challenge website where you can get more information and details there at that time. The map allows students to be very interactive and interact with them in real time and keep everybody connected.
The final feature we have to show you is the student profile page. Right now you can see that we have it filtered to management students who are seniors, but if you click on one of these, it goes to their profile. And what this shows is information about them, such as their major, USI email, where they're employed. They can upload resumes and write some additional information about themselves. The cool thing about this is it shows what they're involved in. So stuff like sports, the 8-hour challenge, that kind of stuff, clubs, Toastmasters, and other volunteer opportunities. It allows you to be able to see that along with their accomplishments, such as maybe making the dean's list or maybe receiving a scholarship. The next page is for our alumni, because we think they should be connected as well. And it has pretty much the same stuff at the top. It shows where they are now, such as Denver or something like that. But the big change here is the job description. And the reason we did this is because if students want to search for someone that's a marketing alumni or degree, they can go and they can see what they do on a daily basis from their job description. And if they have any questions about that, they can just click on their email, send them an email, and ask them anything they want. And it also has the accomplishments. And then our final page is the potential students. And it's just a slimmed down version of the other profiles. Real simple. What this does is allows potential students to connect with current students, and they can learn about activities at USI and kind of find people that have similar interests like they do. And the way this is used is the USI login that you're temporarily given when you come on like an orientation or something. You'll use that to log into this page.
In conclusion, USI Connect is a one-stop location to showcase student activities, involvements, and achievements, and allows potential past and current students to all connect in one place and connect in real time. And we believe that
Thank you. Time's up. Good evening. We are Sales Team 6, and we're extremely excited today to introduce you to our new web design. My name is Josh Berger, this is Logan Steckler, and this is Michael Van Vleck, and this is our new URL to the web page that we designed. Once you type in that URL, it takes you directly to this title page. And you can see here we decided to get a really good visual so that it draws in more students, other people interested in the website, and we wanted to have the cover page make a really big impact on the students interested in the Romain College of Business.
So as you're, I messed up. I apologize. So as your eyes kind of wander the page, you see up in the upper left-hand corner that this pops up whenever your mouse hovers over it. So this is for if someone's trying to get somewhere on the page relatively quickly instead of scrolling through just different sections. So if they are looking to kind of explore the Romain College of Business, they would press here for Learn More. And that will take you to the About page.
So this will be the first page of our website. As you can see, we eliminated the side tabs from the original web page. We created only the tabs on the top. We wanted to highlight in red whatever tab was available at that time. And we created this new header of these eagle eyes to draw in students. And we believe that once they see this design, they won't want to take their eyes off the web page. So as you can see here, we decided to do a banner of pictures, and every 10 seconds we wanted it to transition into a new 5 pictures.
So as you scroll down, the banner stays at the top to give you a better viewing angle. And we have the picture that we are credited. In the bottom corner, we have the social media, and if you hashtag USI Business, you can send in pictures of you having fun around the business building, and we can put them on our banner of pictures at the top.
So we really like the concept of the banner or the pictures being able to rotate and just kind of draw the eye to it. So we wanted to make sure anytime we went across a tab, it was transparent and it was still seen. So you look here at the academic programs and you see just all the different majors and everything we have. But we wanted to set one apart. We wanted to set the Master of Business Administration apart because, of course, it is a master's program. It is head and shoulders above all of these.
So this will bring you into the next tab. As you can see, it's highlighted in red now. And we really wanted to give credit to the students here that have put in a lot of time and effort to go out of their way to participate in these programs. So we decided we wanted to create a timeline from 1965 to 2016. And this is just a rough draft. Of course, it's not going to be the official thing, but just a visual for you guys to see that every year we wanted to include pictures and a little bit of a description of the teams in the past that have won in these different programs. We wanted to also include all the case study competitions, some success stories from graduates, awards and scholarships, and some student quotes.
So it's the same as you go to your career opportunities. This isn't the way it's going to be right away, but these will be individual tabs underneath career opportunities. You'll be able to see internships. You'll be able to see companies that have internships available. You'll be able to see maximum salary of graduates and mean salaries of graduates that have came from here. And you'll also be able to see videos from previous graduates at their jobs.
And now we move on to the faculty. So I'm going to hit this kind of quick because, you know what, it's actually, I'm going to take a little time. It's really important. The pictures and the contact information of the field and profession of 3 different categories, more than anything. Make sure the advisors, the professors, and the staff are known. Because whenever a student is trying to contact one, they need to be able to contact them quickly. That's the best way to do it, to be able to come here. Videos of faculty, whether they're in their lectures or they're out doing something, it's really important that they're known. Same with any achievements or accolades. They want to make sure that they're known because, you know what, professors are really important here, and we just want to make sure that every achievement they have is recognized. Resources, of course, being able to come and just, you know, more than anything, be able to have a little comfort, have a little background. So you can go to advising tools, distance education, or technical support.
So next we move on to our students tab. And we wanted to just include here some clubs and organizations, some quotations from students, student testimonials, and of course student resources.
Thank you all for listening. We really appreciate here at Team 6, or Sales Team 6. But we feel like our design is just, it really epitomizes USI as a whole. It's catchy, it's smooth, and it's really appealing to the eye like our beautiful campus. Again, Michael Van Vleck, Josh Berger, Logan Steckler, thank you for your time. And here are some handouts if you need any other questions, and we're up here whenever you need us.
3.7. 93,200 plus. What do these numbers mean? No one knows, and that's the problem. 3.7 trips around the globe, 93,000 miles. Over 200 students have represented the College of Business in case competitions around the globe. But not only are we competing in these competitions, we're winning them. And the thing that we really need to showcase is how great our school is. We're going up against some of the best. I remember back when me and Kyle went to Rural Roads and we faced University of Florida. Sounds like a big name, but we got third and they got 22nd. That's what USI is accomplishing, and we want to make sure you see that when you get on the College of Business website. Now, what we have is a timeline. And with this timeline, we want to have everything that we've accomplished in case competitions amassed in one place with pictures so people can see the excitement and other engaging activities. Now, once you hover over these, you'll be able to get some more fast facts from the competitions. Along with read more, they'll get you to the news release and also seeing what other perks come with this, seeing photos of the moments and the experience these students shared, along with testimonials. And then with this, also links on how to get involved. Now, we don't just want to showcase the competitions because there's other great things that the College of Business does with its connections with the community through volunteering and also the student organizations that we have. And those organizations we want to have an engaging experience with as well. Now, this will be housed on a new website that is modernized and simple. As you can see, we have tabs so everyone knows where to get to. And we also want to move to the full screen that really catches the eye with information. Now, the website can be as pretty as any other website out there. But if you don't have any traffic, it's really not that useful.
Thanks, Aaron. So one of the ways we want to get more traffic to the Romain College of Business's website, the first way is through a calendar event planning system. So basically, all the events that are happening, whether it be regularly on campus or here in the Romain College of Business, place those events out on the website and have a feature that is easy to use where a student or anybody can click on it and add it to their calendar. It syncs to their mobile device as well as their Google Calendar and other calendars they might have. So another really cool feature we'd like to implement is a search bar at the top. And so basically this search would be to really research the faculty's publishings and really showcase those. We've had a lot of great successes in the faculty area as well as students as well, but really we want to hit on the keywords in these publishings. So about a month ago, our team was researching about a wellness program for our IMA competition, and we searched everywhere for that right article. When that right article that we ended up finding was actually published by Dr. Romain and James Powers as well. If we would have had that and we would have typed in wellness, that keyword would have popped up, we would have found that immediately, saving students a ton of time and using quality information from our faculty. So it's right there, we just need to make it available to students. Another thing that we really would like to implement is an online chat feature, featuring students of the Romain College of Business on there. This would be two to three student workers that would be housed in the College of Business office and be able to use a certain system such as Microsoft Link. They would be the only ones with access to this. However, how it would work is if, let's say I have a question in accounting and I need to know who's in their office. I don't want to go clear across campus just to see who's in their office. I can send them a message. They can see on Microsoft Link where that professor's at and get back with me in an efficient manner. So it's not just for students either, prospective students as well. If they have any question about how to navigate the website, anything at all, and then that person can direct them in the right path. So it's really engaging, innovative, and easy to use as well. So with that being said, we'd like to thank you for your time, and we take any questions